Within 5 years, artificial intelligence could exceed the sum of all human intelligence. By 2036, Elon Musk predicts we will reach a point where humans are no longer in control of the technology they created. We are, in Musk's view, essentially evolved chimpanzees who recently left the jungle. Just as our cognitive edge allowed us to dominate the primates we left behind, a mind that dwarfs human intelligence by that same margin would inherently assume the dominant role in our reality. This shift carries a distinct risk of total collapse. Musk estimates a 10 to 20% probability of P-doom, the chance that a superintelligence, or the robots it controls, results in the end of humanity. Despite those odds, Musk appears remarkably relaxed. He has reached a philosophical conclusion that the progress of AI and robotics is now inexorable, and that we must simply enjoy the ride. Because the stop button for this momentum likely doesn't exist, the global focus has shifted. The task is no longer to prevent the arrival of superintelligence, but to find a way to survive it. This feedback loop illustrates the central trap of AI safety. When Musk co-founded OpenAI as a nonprofit counterweight to Google's monopoly, the move backfired. It triggered a massive acceleration in the development race, moving the finish line closer. Government regulators struggle to break into this fast-moving loop because they lack the technical expertise found at the frontier to accurately judge which models pose a security risk. With breakthroughs now occurring multiple times per day, the window to act is closing. AI leaders warn that we have roughly 6 months to establish a functional oversight system before the models outpace our capacity to monitor them at all. To solve this, Musk is proposing an oversight model he recently discussed with Demis Hassabis, the head of Google DeepMind. The mechanic is simple. Major labs would be required to provide their direct competitors with a 1 to 2 week early access window to review any new model before it goes live. These bi-weekly check-ins would force frontier companies to expose their safety and security architecture to the very people trying to outmaneuver them in the market. In a world of daily breakthroughs, this private peer review system is the only filter fast enough to keep up with the pace of the labs. This plan relies on a counterintuitive idea that the oversight is functional precisely because these leaders dislike and distrust one another. By applying basic game theory, you can see how mutual animosity becomes a safety asset. We have already seen this play out in the bitter rift between OpenAI and Anthropic. Dario Amodei and his team left OpenAI to form Anthropic, specifically because they did not trust the direction the company was taking. Musk shares that distrust, pointing out that Sam Altman took a nonprofit meant to be owned by the world and turned it into an $800 billion for-profit company with closed source code. This friction is the key. Competitors make the perfect auditors because they have the genius to find the flaws and the financial incentive to blow the whistle and delay a rival's launch. Under this framework, the government's role changes. They no longer act as the evaluators of the code. They serve strictly as the physical muscle. If the adversarial network of competitors flags a model as a danger and the developer refuses to fix it, the government steps in to halt the launch by force. This creates a survival strategy that clearly separates the technical detection of a threat from the legal enforcement of safety. If we can successfully navigate this transition, Musk believes we will reach an age of abundance where any person can have anything they can think of. Reaching that future doesn't require billionaire goodwill. It requires engineering a system that weaponizes their greed and distrust to protect the rest of the world.